Young Bailey's with me today, so we're just having a little fun while we're out on our little stroll. So what we've actually done is we've left a tennis ball, a memory retrieve to be honest with you, about 15 minutes ago, and we're going to see how Bailey gets on. It doesn't matter if she doesn't remember it, but it's just a little bit of fun. It keeps the minds stimulated and stops them from getting bored. And I've taught her this stage by stage. In fairness, I started by just leaving a ball behind us and sending her back that way, and built it up over quite a lot of time. So again, it all takes time and patience, and it's fun, and it's also fun for them. So again, if she sees a rabbit, I'm not too, in all honesty, she has got a bit of a high prey drive, but I'm a little bit more confident with her, because when we were walking up here, she started to chase something, and I just carried on walking and did a little like that, and a little whistle, and she carried on. She turned around and started coming back towards me. So we're getting there. It's, again, you just got to make sure, if you're in an area where you're not familiar with and there's a lot of roads around you, then you're best putting them on the lead. But we know where we're going at the moment. So, and again, look, there's a lot of fence wires here, so we're okay. And at the moment, there's a lot of in this hay meadow. There is a lot of pheasants in there at the moment. So look, she's following nicely. She is. We've taught her to do the memory, a bit of a blind retrieve. I keep the blind retrieve quite easy for her at the moment, because you don't want them to fail. You really don't. I mean, like today, this memory retrieve, the only thing is, if another dog takes the tennis ball, I haven't brought a spare with me. So I'd have to think of something up really quick. Oh, she's following me nicely. Through the gate. Good girl. Encourage her all the time. I don't say too much to them, in all fairness. Try and let them work it out for themselves. I mean, like, Bailey doesn't like to sit, so we don't use the sit on her, but look, I wait here, look. Bit of patience there. Teaching her to be a little bit more patient. But the thing is, has she got her mind on that memory retrieve? The only thing is, if she started going towards it now, I'd stop her. I'd call it off, because I can't see what's in front of me and things like that till I get a little bit further along this track. So it's always in your mind to call these fun games off. But again, look, I picked a really good area, so she's not going to take chase across that field. In all fairness, I think she'd come back now. She started running after a rabbit and I whistled. She'd soon give up chase. So we're closing in on the memory. What I'll do is, if there's nobody coming at the end of this track, I'll just stand still and see how she gets on. Oh, she's here. It's quite difficult, because I say I'm carrying the phone in my hand, because, as I was explaining on one of the other videos, some of these mobile like stand you by to put your phone in while you're doing things like this, they don't last long. They break up so quickly nowadays. Right, so we're just managing with what we've got. Try and hold it as best I can. There's nobody about at the moment, so we can see how she gets on. Right. I'm just going to wait here. There's Bailey. I'm just going to wait here and see what she does. Is she thinking about it, do you think? She's still there, look. I think she's on her mind. She's got to go. Look, she's away. Is she going to go? She's thinking about it, look. Oh, she's coming back. Again, lots of scent and rabbits and stuff like that. What's been other birds? It's taking. You just got to bear, be patient. It's a yellow tennis ball, an old scrappy type one. Don't say anything to them, because it's a memory. I can't use any other sort of commands and say, go back and all that sort of thing, because that isn't the game. The game is for her to remember this retrieve. It's hard for me, because I say holding this phone is quite hard work without a stand. Do you think she's forgot it? I don't. Follow her around. You've got to consider there's an awful lot going on here. And we've just walked along that track for 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden we've got to get our focus back on this. She hasn't gone yet. She's looking. I thought you were going to go then. I'll just see if I can go slightly nearer. Just go a little bit nearer. She might not want me to be so far away. Requires lots of patience. Must be getting on like 20 minutes ago since the ball was actually left there. I'm just going to go a little bit nearer. But I can't use any hand movements or anything. She's moving towards it like. Is she going? There she goes, look. It's up to the right there. She should turn towards the right. Yeah, up the bank slightly. There she comes, look. She'll not. I'll come down so as you can see. It's not a very good tennis ball, really. Can you see it? There you go. So you see, you've got to be really, really patient. There you go. That'll carry a bit. There you go, look. Good girl, Bailey. Look at that. Proud of herself. So there you are. There you go. You've just got to be willing to put the time and the patience in. And again, as I say, it stops boredom, helps stimulate the mind, and she's absolutely loved it, look. Well done, Bailey.